second. Yeah. You know how we usually review? Yes, you know, guys, how we like to change it up? So in doing the review this time, we're actually going to do it first, and the review is going to be part of the game.
Yes, correct.
Right. Okay, we got it.
So according to the text on your lesson, you can see that we can start with a review game. And so we will start with, if you can do this, I got this in my packet from the Children's Ministries Institute, but you can make yourself a little, remote control. And so you say, okay, so I'm going to explain the whole thing. So we're going to do like a rewind of a movie. So, for instance, who can tell me, this is a question, who can tell me what is going on in this picture? Raise your hand. Yes. Yes, Elaine, go ahead.
I know. But
you raised your hand.
Okay, so that's Mephibosheth. What's his name?
Everybody?
Mephibosheth.
Okay. And what's happening here?
Yes, he's come to the palace and he thinks he's going to be killed, but instead David rewards him for being part of the family of Saul and Jonathan.
Very good. Thank you very much. Everybody give her a hand. All right. Elaine, you may pick a heart. There are points here, so you can pick.
Okay, can I pick the top right, left one?
Yes. And it is 100 points. So your team has 100 points. Okay, someone keeps score. All right, and then the next question would be, give me an example of how you can show kindness to somebody. Anybody, raise your hand. Yes.
Help them with their homework.
Help them with their homework. Are you going to give them the answers?
I'm going to write it in for them.
No. All right. So basically what you would do is if you answer the question, you know, Elaine, right? You answer the question so well, I'm going to let you push the remote control button for rewind. Push rewind. Okay, so now we're going to rewind. So now we rewind to the next story, the story backwards, right? So we're going to go backwards. So let's see. Now we've got, it's going to be harder if you use the flannels, right? So you might have to give them prompts. If you use the flannels, you might have to give them a prompt and have them tell the story, okay? But with flashcards. Pardon me?
Yeah, we review always with flashcards, even though we use flannels.
Right. Okay, very good.
So they've seen all these.
So basically, you get the idea. You intersperse the review questions using the flashcards. If they get the answer correct, then you let them pick a point for their team, and then you give them the honor of pushing the rewind button, okay? And then at the end, you just add up your points, and the team wins. Yay. Okay, so that's the review game. And then, Marianne, between the review game, did you want to take a break and do the music, the songs of the Bible lesson, memory verses, or did you want to go right into the story?
I want to do the Bible verses.
You want to do the Bible verses. Okay, so we're going to play with this remote control. Yes?
When, let's say, one team wins, how do you reward them?
Well, everybody does something different.
Just give them a hand.
Yes. Give them a hand. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
No candies. No. They get to get their snacks first. That's a good idea. Any other ideas of how you reward the winning team?
Mm-hmm. We only clap.
Yeah.
Because we're such good sports, we're going to clap for them.
You go outside and play recess, and you don't say, "What am I going to get if I win this game?"
Yeah.
Play a game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, play a game, you play a game. Yeah. And then you said something really good last week about sore losers. So remember what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I just say that we're not going to gloat if we win.
Right.
And we're not going to pout if we lose. We're just going to be good sports and good players.
Right.
you know, one time I was, I can't remember where it was, but I was talking about kids being kids. And they said, well, I think kids ought to be kids. But you know what? And I said, but when you're adults, you play games. Well, what's the difference between adults playing games and kids playing games? Adults playing games have learned to be good sports, not sore losers. They don't pout. So it's just, you know, we have to all right, so, but that's the goal. So the whole point is we want to teach the kids to play games like adults.
Yes.
And hopefully the adults don't play the games like the children.
I wanted you to review that again, because actually this past week I had trouble with the winners being gloating winners, and then that just made the losing team feel so poorly that they didn't want to clap for the winner, so you know we had to manage that. Anyway, okay, so Rosa, since you answered the question so appropriately, I need you to come up. Okay, and since not everybody can see what button she's going to push, I'm going to let you choose how we're going to sing Genesis 1:1, okay? So pick a card. Okay, just regular old play. So everybody, we're going to stand up and we're going to sing. Play is facing us, normal, okay? If she had picked fast forward, then we would have all turned that way and ran in place while we sang the Bible verse. If she had picked rewind, then we would have faced that way and sang the verse a little bit slower in this direction, rewind. And then if she had pushed pause, then I would allow you during the singing of the song, you would like that and you'd have to stop and then put it down and we would continue singing the song. Can I change it to that? You want to sing it? Okay. So hold it down. You have 2 opportunities to pause us while we sing.
Okay.
All right. So
Are we singing the long version?
let's do the long version. Okay.
Who's gonna do the long version music?
How long is the long version? How many minutes?
There. I'll just play it on my phone. Okay. Get ready, everybody. Yes.
Genesis 1:1.
Genesis 1:1. So we're not gonna blast right through all the songs. We're gonna take one song at a time, okay? All right. Come on. No, we don't need to. I just need to rewind it. Genesis
1:1, yeah. In the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Let's try it again.
Yeah, and I have to
Let's try
record
it
it.
again. Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Sorry about that. Technology. Okay, I'm going to stop it. All right. So I need another volunteer then to do the hand motion. Who's going to come up? Linda, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a standard.
I'll do the music, you do the hand motions, you do the pause and the go, okay? All right, here we go. Oh, I sound so bad.
This 1:1, yeah. In the beginning, God created the hair.
Okay.
Earth. In the beginning, God created earth. This 1:1, yeah.
All right, well, you're going to have to be better at this than I am. Anyway, you get the idea. So let's continue. Yes.
Music, probably. Yeah. Because it's hard.
Without the music.
Yeah.
I like that better. Okay, all right. So Linda, don't sit back down because I still need you to, let's do another one. Okay. What comes after Genesis 1:1? It's John 3:16 and 17, right? All right, another volunteer. I'm looking at you, Shirley. Okay, here, pick one. Don't do pause. Okay, fast forward. Okay, so fast forward means we're all gonna face that way and run in place But you're still gonna look at us while we do it, okay?
No,
We're gonna do John 3.
but without motion, or with motion.
Yeah, I like
We can
motions.
kind of do motions.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Linda, you face us so we could review our motions, which we of course. Yeah.
You can run.
Okay.
John 3,
16 and 17. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through him. John 3:16 and 17.
Yeah, all right. So then, you want to keep going with all of them?
Well, it's up to, I think we've got it, but it's great. You've done a great job.
You got the idea.
Yeah, thank you. Deanna, thank you for adding new life into areas that we didn't even know life could be infused. We thought